pumpkin macaroni and cheese. All right, you can be a skeptic. I'm a skeptic, and Jude Redfield is too. He's going to be our taste tester here in a little bit. But Janine Washle says it's a great way to slip in vegetables.
Yes.
Pumpkin itself really doesn't have a lot of flavor.
No. What it adds to sauces is a velvety texture, a richness, a deeper creaminess. What it adds to baked goods is moisture. It really has a very delicate, subtle flavor that is barely perceptible.
What we're used to, what we're thinking of when we think of pumpkin flavor is really the cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger.
You got it. That's exactly right. So what we're doing is just making a fluffier and richer cheese sauce as if you can, and you can with pumpkin.
Okay.
And what pumpkin also adds, besides us sneaking it into something that children love, is it adds, in a quarter cup of pumpkin, there's 100% vitamin A, your daily recommended allowance of vitamin A, and that's for eye health. It's also a decent source of vitamin C, a plant source for iron, and also calcium.
Okay.
So you're getting all kinds of good stuff.
We really are rationalizing the mac and cheese here, aren't we? That sounds great. And you say you use white cheddar in your sauce?
Yes, I love white cheddar.
I do too. It's a little sharp. I like sharp cheeses.
Exactly. And to get that distinctive taste for mac and cheese, you have to use a sharp. If you use a mild, it just seems a little bland. Extra sharp, the kids are going to notice. So sharp is the way to go. Okay. And then you just dump this in. Here,
okay, so I'm going to add the pumpkin.
Just add the pumpkin, and look how the color changes. And I'll just stir it in real quick. Okay, and then if you'll stir in, as soon as I get this going, if you'll get our elbow, our elbow pasta in. Okay, we're good. And as you see, it starts looking like just yellow cheddar.
Yeah, so you're not going to have hunks of pumpkin in there.
No,
really, nobody's going to know. Well, it's starting to look like the stuff you get in the box, honestly.
Exactly. It really does.
Maybe a little more natural.
And so, excuse me, this would be perfect on a Thanksgiving table, something that the children would definitely gravitate to.
Okay.
And you and your loved ones, Mom, you all can, kind of wink, wink, that this is mac and cheese.
Don't need to know.
Exactly, because there's nothing else in here except a little bit of salt and pepper. You could put a little bit of hot sauce if you wanted to just kind of add a little additional warmth. And then what I'm going to do is just take this over here to our buttered au gratin dish, just a fancier dish. And I've got one that's already prepared. At this point, it's ready to eat. Okay. Now, some people like a little crumb topping, and I want to show you a trick because it kind of fancies it up. So I've taken panko crumbs and mixed them with a little fresh thyme, which thyme is very complimentary to pumpkin flavors. Okay. And a little bit of olive oil, and just toasted those up. And something that people are always asking me about, how come my topping looks so lumpy? How do you get a nice smooth, professional finish? Use a pastry brush and just sweep it into place.
Oh, okay.
And all of a sudden, you've got a beautiful, flat, even crumb topping, and you don't have the crumbs everywhere.
I got to call Jude in because he's going to taste this because he was not a believer.
Yeah, I'm nervous about this.
Why don't you give him the warm one?
Okay, yeah, here.
That way it's nice and warm.
Good warm one.
I love pumpkin and I love mac and cheese, but
and
it's one of
if
those things.
you don't like it, it's going to burn your mouth.
Does it ruin it? Let's see this.
It might be hot.
What do you think? Yeah, be careful.
You don't taste like
mac and
like
cheese.
Pumpkin pie or anything. It's good.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
It's just
it really is.
What about the creaminess?
A lot of mac and cheese taste to it still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How about that? So we have that recipe and a couple others for you on our website, wdrb.com. Janine is sharing recipes for a savory pumpkin bread. It's got orange and rosemary. Sage and orange. How to incorporate pumpkin in your yeast rolls, and then even taking the bread and using it in a bread pudding.
Absolutely.
Very good. Well, Janine, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I can't wait to try this, but Jude took our only spoon, so I'm going to give it a taste here in a minute.
All right.
Thank you.
Sounds good.